What's good? Another episode 3 to be exact of Slizzy Life Radio. I am out to do that is Slizzy. Slick was good.
Mm-hmm. We back like we never left. Got another
First of
dope show
all,
for y'all. But
apologies in advance because I know, bro, me and Slizzy had an amazing interview last week with
the
Danny
bar
Myers,
guy.
the bar guy. Unfortunately, due to technical difficulties on my end, the interview didn't get um posted or published. That's my
Mm-hmm.
fault. Tonight we got the Hurricane Dew coming through. She's been a part of the culture for as long as the culture's been around in terms
For
of like
real.
the smack era. So we definitely gonna chop it up with her. Slick. While we got some time though, some announcements
Mm-hmm.
have been made.
Oh yeah,
Um
we gonna go first. We gonna go straight to the
Murder Mook
versus New
versus
Jersey twerk,
New Jersey Twerk off the rip.
and then
What do
Geechee
you think
Gotti
of
and
that?
Serious Jones.
What do you think of the Murder Mook versus New Jersey Twerk matchup?
Um, um, this can be the exclamation point of a pinnacle year for New Jersey twerk.
Right.
You know what I
I
mean? This
agree
could
with
be
that.
like that perfect. He's been having an amazing year. You know, Mook been talking crazy. Like Mook done already sold the fight now. You
Right.
know, he been on 15 Minutes of Fame talking crazy. Hip Hop was talking crazy. He done already
Right.
sold the fight. Generational battle, old school versus new era. Mook back home in New York. Mook looking like Super Saiyan in New York though.
Yeah.
You know, Twerk taking the challenge. Like I said, he's been having an amazing year, high stakes.
Facts.
This is a fire battle though. I like this.
I think it's a good matchup. Me myself, not the biggest. Let me not. I don't want to besmirch Mook at all because he is a legend. And he deserves his flowers for sure. And he's been around since before this thing was mainstream, and not that it's mainstream now, but before even there were like streaming services and before,
Yeah, before
you
it
know what I
got to where
mean,
it was.
you had to upload those 5 minute clips on YouTube. You know what I mean? That's
Mm-hmm.
how long he goes back. That's how far he goes back.
Mm-hmm.
That said, I think Murder Mook is like a great battle rapper because he knows how to battle rap. He wins battles. That's his greatest quality in my opinion. It's not that,
Yeah, like I
you know,
said last week, he dispersed.
absolutely, yeah.
He
He's not
dispersed.
gonna like be the best punchline, give you the best punchlines. He's not gonna give you the best
Mm-hmm.
anything. It's just that he does everything at like a solid level, and he breaks you down. I will give him that. He's elite at
Yeah,
angling
angling.
and breaking you down. So I'll give him that. Uh, but I think this is a great battle. I think this is good for the culture. I think it's good for New Jersey Twerk, who has been working, putting in work this year for sure, putting in pain. This will go a
Mm-hmm.
long way for champion of the year, in my
It will.
opinion.
It
I know
will. It
we had
definitely
Danny
will.
on last week, and he talked about this because he's a guy that takes like 30 battles in a year span. And it's like the quantity for Danny. By the way, he's always giving you quality too, so I don't want to besmirch him in any way.
Yeah.
Uh, but it's just that he battles on smaller leagues against lesser known opponents that people don't know about. But like he was saying, if he was to go out here and get cooked by one of those lesser known opponents,
It
then
wouldn't
people will
matter
hold that against him. You know what I mean?
forever. Mm-hmm.
But if he goes out here and 30s everybody on these smaller leagues, nobody
They're
talks
gonna be like,
about it.
you supposed to do that.
Yeah, so I think
You supposed to do that.
exactly. So that's got to come into like the champion of the year talk more often than it does. But New
In this
Jersey Twerk is
case,
doing this on massive stages
yeah,
this
on a
year.
huge stage, battling a nigga that's Super Saiyan in his home.
Absolutely.
Like
So,
I think, I like the homecoming idea. Like I like the fact that even though I saw Mook earlier when he this year when he battled Big Kane, he did good there too. But
mhm,
I like the fact that home he battles like doesn't battle a lot and only battles. So it makes it look like an in game battle.
Yeah,
I like
yeah. I
that.
mean, he's still
It makes
people's
it
in game. He's
it's
still a
so
lot
it
of
makes it
people's
look
in
like,
game.
well, you want to be the best. You're going to see me on my back porch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that.
it
That
is.
I
It
like
gives
that.
that. It
I
gives that
like that
old
though.
school when we you used to play like the Sega Genesis or something. You had the boss
Yeah.
at the end of the level. He's definitely that in New York, right? Like
Mm-hmm.
you gotta come see me in New York to
You gotta see me
actually
though.
get this validation in this way,
Mm-hmm.
right? And if you
Mm-hmm.
beat me here, then
All right.
you the
Well, I
man.
can't say that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I think I like this. I like the battle. I like this matchup. It's not as random as some of the other ones I thought that URL was doing. We talked about that I think on episode 1, how I
Yeah.
didn't like a couple of the matchups just for the randomness, but this it's not necessarily random. These guys got some bad blood, and not bad blood in the sense that when they see each other on the street. I'm just saying New
They
Jersey
just
Twerk
selling the
is
fight.
exactly,
Yeah,
they
they
sold
just
the
selling the
fight,
fight.
and New Jersey Twerk has spoken out about like his thoughts on like Mook's battle rapping, if you will. And Mook obviously defended
Mm-hmm.
himself there. Let's move on to the next battle that was announced.
Serious.
Serious Jones versus Geechee Gotti. What's your thoughts on this?
Well, we knew this one was going to happen. We knew this
Did
was going
we?
to happen.
I
I
can't
think
say that,
so.
man.
I
I
think
can't
so.
say that for sure.
They sold this. This is sold. Like at the whole, movie. Like, look, I'm gonna say this too. Mugen Geechee is definitely closer than people want to give it credit for. Definitely, in my opinion, at least. But you know, Sirius was adding a little spice on the first round for Mook.
Right.
They was talking crazy backstage. Like, book it. Like, why would you not? I'd have booked the shot this earlier. Like, you know what I'm
I'm not
saying?
sure,
Like,
man. Look, I think Serious
I
Jones
wouldn't.
a legend, by the way. I like Serious Jones. I think he's
I
one of
like
the
Sirius
greatest of
Jones.
all time. That
I
being
like Sirius
said,
Jones.
I can't say that
He do better
based
than people think. He do better
yeah,
than
yeah. I
people
mean,
think.
there's no doubt about that. No doubt about that. But I'm just saying, based on
Mm.
like his level, it's like where he is in terms of his
In terms
name
of
or
like
being talked
in terms of
about.
like the other legends.
Nah, not even that. Like I'm not even going that route because I think, by the way, he's underrated on on that list. By the
Mm-hmm.
way, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying that I think it's no like steam on his name right now. You know what I
Well, he don't
mean?
battle like that. You know what I'm saying? Like he
Exactly.
doesn't battle like that.
But part of that is because he can't get the battles he wants. Um, now
I think
this
he
one,
wanted this.
no, I, who wouldn't want this? He'd be a
I think he
fool not
wanted.
to want
That's what I'm
this, right?
saying.
But
I think he wanted this
that's the
battle.
point, though. That's the point
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
making
yeah, yeah. I
too,
got you.
is that this is why I think this battle is odd because he
Mm-hmm.
isn't battling because he can't get the battles he wants, but then he gets this one. Like it's weird to me,
Mm-hmm.
but I like it. I will say that I'm not against this battle at all. And I think this is a
Mm-hmm.
very dangerous battle for Geechee Gotti, who also, by the way, should be in that conversation for champion of the year,
Oh, he
considering
is.
what he did to Easy the Block Captain in a situation where he was definitely supposed to die.
Yeah,
Um, it was just set up that way. So, but I
yeah.
like the matchup. Go ahead. What's your thoughts on it?
I like this again. Geechee once again traveling. Geechee once again traveling. I will say this too: the way how they doing Mook in New York, it's gonna be a point where they don't have to do the same thing for Geechee in LA and
Yeah,
just call it something else. Don't even call it traffic. Just call it something else. Like Geechee come out once a year, and if you want to be the leader of the new era, you got to go to LA and battle Geechee. Like I think we need to go ahead and do that now for 2024. The
yeah,
point proven. The point is proven. Like he'd have been everywhere. You know what I'm saying? But as far as the battle's
yeah,
concerned, I like this though. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I am curious to see what Sirius does. You know what I'm saying? He's a vet, and there's no need to even even pinpoint what he does because he's done it so many times and he's done it on the biggest stages.
yeah,
He's a legend for a reason. You know what I'm saying? We gotta put
yeah,
all the respect on his name, but Geechee Gotti is Geechee Gotti.
yeah.
You know what I'm
I,
saying?
I
Like,
think I think a lot of times Sirius doesn't get the reaction to his bars that he's expecting. And I think that kind of like
Throw
I
him
don't
off.
say it throws him off because it doesn't throw him off. It's just that it brings down the like electricity and like some of the bars and in the battle as a whole. And
Yeah.
I don't like that, man. Like because he says fire stuff, bro. He says fire shit sometimes. Let me not say sometimes like that, like it's an anomaly. He says it a
Did
lot.
you see him versus Nitty?
That's what I'm saying. Him versus Nitty was a fire battle, and people wasn't giving it the respect that I think it's due. By the way, I can make an argument. Serious Jones hasn't lost since.
I had to. Well, I gotta
Would
see
you?
what
I
battles
since
you
math.
going
I think he lost the math.
on the
Um,
RBE one.
yeah, the RBE joint. I thought he
Okay.
lost. But
I didn't like that
that's.
battle anyway. But
I mean,
I'm
I
just
ain't
gonna
like
keep
it
it
either.
brief.
If I'm
I
being
ain't like that
honest, I
battle.
didn't. I wasn't a fan of it.
Brief.
But
But
you know,
after
that's
that,
the last time I thought he lost. I
yeah. But
mean,
after that,
clearly anyway. And I'm
he's
not
been
saying nobody's beat him since then. I'm just saying
yeah. Like after
that's
that,
the last
like
clear
he
loss.
been yeah. After that, he been cooking. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
serious battle. I mean the serious battle. The Rum Nitty battle, the JC battle.
right.
I think he battled Chilla too as well, and that was a. Even though it was kind of weird with the whole pimp coat and everything,
Yeah.
but that was
Nah, I
still a good
liked it.
battle. You know what I'm saying? It was just weird because of the timing and
Well,
everything that was
okay.
going and everything that was going on. Like, bruh,
Yeah.
they said you did this for real, bro, and
Yeah.
you coming here with a pimp coat. Like, are you trolling? Like, what are you doing? Did him and Daylight battle?
I don't recall that
If
happening.
that hasn't happened, I want to see Serious and Daylight. If that hasn't
I don't
happened,
know, man. I don't know
if
if
it
I
hasn't
want to see
happened.
that.
But anyway, what?
I want to
So
see him and Tay Rock.
yeah, that would be fire. That definitely would be fire.
Yeah.
2024, we definitely need to see that. So,
Yeah.
what names do you want to see on on this homecoming two card? What names do you want to
Well, I
see?
want to see. I want to see
Good.
Loaded Lux. I was expecting that second announcement to be Loaded Lux in New York.
Lux ain't finna be no third announcement. You go ahead and can
Gotta have Lux in New
that.
York.
Lux ain't finna be the third announcement.
I mean, he could be the last announcement. Whatever it is,
You say, I mean,
Lux
yeah.
got to be on that thing.
Versus who though? Is the question. Nitty,
That is a good question.
Nitty.
If it's Nitty, then that's the headline.
It is
Hell yeah. If it's Nitty, well, I
Nitty.
mean, don't get me wrong. Twerking Mook is big, but I'm gonna
Clerk the
be
Move is
honest
a
with you.
blockbuster,
Blockbuster for sure.
but Nitty and
But
Lux
we've
is a
been waiting
blockbuster
on
too,
that.
though.
We've been waiting on
Yeah,
the
they been waiting
Nitty
on Lux.
Lux joint. It's
Yeah,
the headline.
if
If
uh,
that's the case.
if you don't get Dave for this, then I wouldn't mind seeing Lux and DNA on this particular joint because I already know Lux and D like that's not happening on URL. Like they trying to do that themselves. You
Oh
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah,
They trying to do that
yeah.
themselves, but that would be fire in New York though. Well, actually, no, it wouldn't. Let me tell you why it wouldn't. It's
Nah,
not their fault. It's just that they're so layered. The
yeah.
both of them are so layered and their pins are so crazy.
And I don't
I
want
actually
there
want to
to
see that.
be some like geographical like
Yeah. No,
advantage.
no
I don't want
advantages.
that at all for that battle. They should battle in
Nah.
fucking Omaha.
Yeah, battle
Um,
somewhere. Battle in Atlanta, do it in a small room, or do like New York be doing. Battle in Florida,
right.
small room. Nothing. Yeah, never mind. I don't want that in New York.
Yeah. I don't
I
want
do
that.
want to see. I do want to see DNA on there. I think DNA. But
Mm,
who is the question for DNA? I wouldn't mind seeing the DNA versus like a Kid Slade
yeah.
or like a
Here's here's
DNA
here's a name.
or
Here's a name for homecoming. Charlie Clips back home
versus who
for
though?
home- for homecoming. Um,
Versus who though?
I
Maybe
mean
a Fonz.
that'll be
Maybe a
fire actually.
Fonz. Maybe a eight. Maybe a Ace Mean. I'm
I
trying to
don't want
think.
to. I don't want to see Ace. I mean, and Charlie.
Let me see. Let me see.
Ace
Uh,
Amen, as Cal would say.
you stupid. Okay, all right. Okay, Fonz. I would say Charlie and Fonz. I like Charlie and
I
Fonz.
like Charlie and
I
Fonz.
like Charlie and
I'm
Fonz.
partial to
I
that
like that.
one. Yeah.
Um, I like Charlie and Fonz. I like if you want to do a newer guy, I would say Charlie and Foots because I think Foots is very entertaining. If you want to talk about if
Right.
you want to put a newer cat on there,
I'm not
I
mad
don't
at
know
that.
as far as vet though. Like, excuse me, I don't know as far as like I don't know who would you put with
They,
Eclipse as far as like a vet. You know what I'm saying?
they
I'm
should
trying to
bring
think.
back. They should bring back like a New York legend. I don't
Okay,
know who it would be, but
who would it be? But you do know what? But I was about to say this too. But you do know what we still need. I don't know what's gonna happen now, but you do know what we still need. We still need that K-Shine Jack Boy battle. We still need it.
oh yeah, that's
We
not
still
happening
need it.
on URL.
It ain't though. But this was your thing. But
They are not
they're
jacking
not
that.
the, they're not jacking
By
that
the way,
now.
I just watched K Shot that cipher again with the takeover cipher.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Boy, K Shine went so crazy on that thing.
That was crazy.
Yeah, he went bananas on that. Let me throw a name out here though. Let me
Hmm.
just go along with me. It's homecoming, New York homecoming. I
Yeah.
know this guy ain't battled on a meaningful, stage in forever.
Hmm.
That and by the way, the last time I saw him on a meaningful stage, he was choking his life away. Uh, but you bring somebody like Rich Dollars
You got
back
to go
for
to somebody new.
homecoming. Well, definitely got to be against somebody new.
You got to be somebody
Um,
new. No
yeah,
disrespect. No
yeah.
disrespect.
Open the
But
card. In fact,
open the card to
the
him.
surprise battle
Yeah,
opening
Rich Dollars.
surprise battle, Rich Dollars versus
I would
whoever.
say like a Foots or Souffle Soul
Yeah.
or Jerry. Maybe nah. I don't want to do that to Jerry.
Rich Dollars versus Swamp opening battle.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah,
I like that. I like that.
that'll be
I like
crazy.
that. I like that. Yep. That'll be fine.
Yeah.
Rich Dollars versus Swamp on a surprise.
Exactly. Surprise battle.
I still want to see DNA on this card though. I think I like I think I like DNA versus Foots or DNA versus Case Slade on this though.
Okay.
I want to
I'm
see
not
Jerry
like
on here. I think I want to see Jerry West on here as well.
embrace
Versus who's the
anyone.
question? Versus who's the question?
Yeah.
Versus who's the
Um
question?
I think
But
I think I think you gotta get Lux Nitty on this card.
yeah, we have to.
Gotta
It,
put
it's
Lux
it's
Nitty on the
it's a
homecoming joint.
it's a it's a it's a good card so far with these
It
two
is.
matches. But I
Fire
feel like
card.
if you announce Lux and Nitty, oh oh oh,
Absolutely.
take my money
Take my
now.
money.
Take it
Yeah.
here.
Math Hoffa returns to URL.
Versus who? Versus who?
Right, there's really nobody. Tay Rock. Nah,
Man,
I
I
don't know
want to see
about Tay
it
Rock.
you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing that for nostalgia purposes. Like I wouldn't mind seeing that. I ain't gonna hold you. I wouldn't mind
Math
seeing
and
that.
Rock.
Matt the Rock. I wouldn't mind seeing that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind seeing that. Oh, but
Matt.
you know what? I just thought of something. We haven't even talked about T Rex.
Yeah. Right. Rex about to battle chess, right?
Yeah, that I think that would shut. I think that would be a nice joint to add on his homecoming stage. Both of them from New York.
Yeah.
Both of them been on big
Harlem in
stages.
the
Harlem and the
Bronx.
Bronx.
Crazy.
That would be fire. Yeah, T Rex and chess.
T
I
Rex
like
and chess.
I like that. I like that for this right here.
Yeah.
I like that for this right here.
I'm cool
That'd
with
be
that.
fire. Okay, so real quick,
Yeah.
shout out to DNA.
Okay.
It just did the Halloween Havoc joint
Mm-hmm.
where it was on Caffeine. I missed it
Yeah.
unfortunately, but they just dropped the main event, which is him and Clips. It was a wrestling thing,
Right.
so I definitely got to send a shout out to that. DNA went crazy. It was the one around it. DNA went crazy. Clips was Clips. He was freestyling, but it was still fire though.
Mm-hmm.
That live fire matches on there.
Freestyling.
He was, but it was still fire though. I mean, Clips is the only person that get away with that. Like, he's still the only person that
I,
get away with that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it is what it is, bro. Like,
yeah,
you know what you're
yeah.
gonna get. Like, he the only one that can do it, and anybody else that do it, they look crazy. Like,
Right.
we're not gonna make a big deal out of it because he's so charismatic and he's so likable. We're just gonna be like, all right, look, we ain't gonna make it a big deal. But I know it was Chess Danny Myers. I do know it was Chess Danny Myers. I do know it was Snake Eyes and Sheet Happens and
Mm-hmm.
a couple other ones. But I gotta send a shout out to DNA for that. That was fire.
Yeah.
That was a fire battle. Traffic Six going down this weekend.
Dope card.
Dope
Let's
card
let me try to pull that up actually.
because we gotta do the because we did the predictions, but
Yeah, I think
again
we talked about
we
doing
talked
it
about it
this week.
during last week,
Um
but
yeah,
but
I
Travis is
gotta
going down this
find
weekend. Travis is going down this weekend. Also, I looked at Eunice versus Hansel.
mm-hmm.
Shout out to Eunice versus Hansel on the riot. That was a fire judge battle. That was on the riot. They said that was battle of the night on that card. Considering the fact that that card had Geechee Coffee, Rum Nitty Jazz the Rapper, and Chill Jones and Vixen the Assassin, and they say Eunice and Hansel was battle of the night.
Yeah.
That is salute to both of them. That's fire. That's
Yeah,
fire.
that's kind
Like
of
you gotta
crazy.
consider just the names on that shit alone is whoa. So shout out to both of them. I Hansel won the battle. I actually had Eunice winning 2-1, but it was
Okay.
that close though. But it was that close though. You know what I'm saying? Hansel was. I think Hansel was more relatable. You know what I mean? Eunice is very pin heavy. He's very layered. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And if you don't catch it, then it's gonna fly by.
Right.
Also check out him versus Miss Hustle on the app. That was another fire performance from Eunice. He's gonna definitely he's gonna definitely make some noise. And
Yeah.
he's gonna definitely make some noise. But let's get into this Traffic Six. We already talked about Geechee and Jay Nightwing.
Yep.
I'm not going against Geechee Gotti in no way, shape, or form. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Call me biased all you want. I'm not doing it. I'm sorry. I'm just not.
You like the Rum Nitty Kid Slate battle.
I love it. And here's why. I think Rum Nitty does better when he's not battling punches.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean,
Although
although
him
y'all
versus Av is
is a punch. I don't think
all time classic.
you're right, and you're right, and I will never ever dispute that at all. But
Yeah.
I think that ceiling was set so high. After that, it was like, as far as like punching wise, like as far as when you battle punches, is like how you gonna get better than when you just battle? How you gonna get better when there's two punches going at it? Like Ramin
Yeah.
Finals was fire, but it's not Ramin ass. Like Ramin
Yeah.
ass blew the fucking roof off. But I think when he battles guys with different skill sets, I think he does better in my opinion. Like
Yeah. I
Ramin
like his
Ace,
battle with Emerson Kennedy. I thought that was
yeah.
fire. Let me ask you something really quick. This is a little off topic.
Mm.
You get a choice between Rum and Lux or the return of Conceited, Rum and Conceited. What you taking?
A Ramin Lux,
I'm not
easily,
so sure. I'm not.
easily.
It's. I'm not. I'm not taking
Where is
that.
it? Okay, where is it? Are we putting Casino on the big stage right now?
Well, that's. I think
I'm
that's the
not.
only
No, I'm
problem,
not.
right?
I'm being
Yeah.
flat ass. I'm not.
Yeah.
Put that man in the band setting, blue room,
Right.
something like that. He ain't battled in how long?
Right. It's been a while.
uh-uh. We done seen people make these big, huge returns on a big stage and they don't do good. Nah. Mm-mm. Put that man in the band setting or a blue
Okay.
room setting or a volume setting, something like that. I can
All right.
see a con in Run B on a volume
Yeah.
headline volume. I could definitely see that.
I don't know if Volume got enough money for Khan.
Yeah, sir.
He- oh, okay.
Right there, surf. Like,
Bro, hold on,
man,
hold
surf
on. Are
twice.
you saying first of all, because I want to be completely honest here.
Man, surf
Surf is surf. Don't get me wrong, and surf demands a lot of money.
twice.
Absolutely. But you talking about Khan coming back for his first battle
Versus a Rum Nitty.
in years, and he ain't gonna get the check. They might have to break the bank, bro. He is who he
Mm-hmm.
is right now. He's been away
Oh
from
yeah,
it
oh
so long
yeah.
because he doesn't need to come back.
Yeah, you gotta break the bank for the city, like
Yeah.
you gonna have to break the bank, like you gonna have to pay that man.
That being said, let's move on.
Yeah,
Khan ain't battling. Um,
I would see him versus Rum though. I would see
yeah,
that with him.
yeah, it's got to happen one day. Yeah,
Volume or Blue Room.
Danny Myers versus She happens.
Fire.
What's your thoughts? I think it's a fire
Another
battle.
another clash in styles.
Mhm.
Danny Meyer bar guy punching the balls. Sheet happens. Larry Penn performing. Like I said last week, these kind of battles make the best fights. Styles make fights. Excuse me. And when it's a different style battle and a different style, for example, like Nitty and T Top, puncher,
Right.
angler, they went and had a clash. I'm not comparing it. I'm just using that as an example for like how styles make fights and how contrasted styles make great battles. Um, it's gonna be fine. I got 2-1 either way on this one. Honestly, it depends on
Yeah.
what style translates better on that stage.
Yeah. Um. Yeah, I agree with that. Uh. Let me look. We can go through this. We can go through this traffic card to
Yeah.
nauseum. Let me ask you some real pressing battle rap community questions.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, we got the um Miss Hustle fiasco going on with
Yeah,
the
with the
ghostwriter.
ghostwriting.
What's your thoughts?
I don't know, man. I'm just gonna keep it real. I I don't want to say ghostwriting. Do I want to say people threw up bars and took them? I can see that, but a full fledged write my bars, nah.
I mean, well, he posted the raps
He
with the
did, but
receipt of her paying.
who's to say that she used it? You know what I'm saying?
We heard her use it. It was the Tay Rock round.
It could have been throw. I mean, I feel you, but it could have been throwaways too at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? She used it, yeah, but at the same time, it's like, it's not like it was. It's not like it was a drastic change. I don't think it was like it would have been like it would have been on some shit like first she was rapping her normal shit, and then the next battle she started rapping like Lux.
Mhm.
Like, wait a fucking minute, hold on. You was
Yeah,
never rapping like this. Like, what the hell? You know what I mean? So I get it, and it's always frowned upon when when even in hip hop period when you have
right,
um ghostwriters and all that. But
right,
I don't. Do I believe it? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's I don't think so, but it's up in the air
bro.
for real.
I'm gonna be real with you. I am a person that is very scientific with this. Like, if it fucking quacks like a duck, walks like a duck, it's a duck.
It's a
If
dunk.
a man shows us the raps he wrote, we
Mm-hmm.
heard the raps that she rapped, then shows us the receipt, the cash app of her purchasing the raps.
Yeah.
she at a writer, bro. It's that simple. I mean, look, I get it. You don't want to be
Mm-hmm.
controversial. You don't want to bring down. First of all, she's a black woman. I'm not trying to,
Nah.
take shots at a sister out here. That being said, fam, it is what it is.
It
I can't
is
like,
what it is.
you know what I mean? Like, I get it. I get it. I 100% get it. And if this was a man, by the way, he would
We
not
will
get
be
this latitude that
at
we would
all.
not be out here trying to walk on the eggshells like, oh, I don't know. Because no, nigga, you
You
fucking
wrote it. You fucking wrote it.
bought some
You
rounds.
bought some rounds.
Yeah. So
And it's
um
magnified because she is a villain.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's magnified. So ghostwriting is ghostwriting, like it's
I
frowned
mean, you do
upon.
still I give her the credit because shit, she still had to remember those ghost written rounds. Not only
And
that, she still had to go perform those ghost
performing.
written rounds. Yeah. Um, so you get that credit, I guess. But it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Drake, there was one somebody I saw this on the
Mm-hmm.
rap grid joint. Homie brought up, Drake had one reference track come out, and now his entire catalog is in question.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just one
So
reference track.
yeah,
One.
that's
And that was in
the
what,
hip hop effect though.
2016? That was like 2016.
Yeah, that's the
Like,
hip hop effect though, right? Because it's super frowned upon in this medium, and it's frowned upon for a good reason. Number one, because of the competitive nature of hip hop, and also, unlike R&B or rock music or whatever else, right? Alternative,
mm-hmm.
your voice isn't necessarily the selling point. You know what I mean? Somebody like Jada Kiss who has a unique voice,
Mm-hmm.
anyway, but he also has bars. That's the thing, right? Like, so if Whitney Houston can get away with people writing her
Ghostwriting.
records,
You know how
Michael
many
Jackson can
ghostwriters?
get away
Yeah, I was about to say,
because
you know how
their
many
talent
ghostwriters
is
Michael,
still their talent,
you
right?
know how
They
many
still got to go out
ghostwriters
there.
Michael Jackson had? Michael Jackson fucking like
Exactly.
one
But
pitch.
that's the point though, is their
Yeah,
talent is their voice,
their voice.
right? And they got to sing these things that these ghostwriters, so a lot of them couldn't imagine doing, right? A
Mm-hmm.
ghostwriter couldn't imagine being Whitney Houston with that voice, right? But in hip hop, a ghostwriter can go out and say these same bars, right?
Yeah.
It's not like it takes a skill of rapping on the beat and stuff like that. If you've ever recorded music before, you gotta be rhythmic in a way because you gotta, it's gotta be on beat. Although
Yeah.
these days it doesn't even have to be that. So
It
that's
depends on who
something.
it is. It depends
Yeah,
on who
yeah.
it is.
So, but I get it. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't want to
I
beat a dead
mean,
horse.
it's frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? It's not a good look at all.
Yeah,
At all.
no doubt. Yeah, man. It looks like we are getting stood up by Dude, and I'm upset about it, dude. We had
It's
this
all good.
planned.
We gonna we gonna rock out regardless.
Absolutely.
We gonna rock out real quick before we wrap up. So shout out to um 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 he's the block captain,
Mhm.
Gutter City. They about to do Trinity versus Bullpen card. Main
Dope.
event is Easy the block captain versus John the
John
Don.
John.
And they also announced Mike P and Loso
Dope.
and Bill Collector and Bad News. Real quick, what are your thoughts on those?
I think all of those battles are fire. Um, Easy and John John is fire. John John is one of another person that's massively underrated in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Mike P. Mike. By the way, Mike P. versus
Loso.
Rosenberg, fire.
Oh
Mike
yeah,
P is
that was fire.
fire, bro. Um,
It's a shame him and URL can't get it together because
well,
he is,
URL can't get it together with a lot of people right now. I'm not gonna,
man,
you
yeah,
know,
but
get into that,
him and
but
Rosenberg was fire though. Like that was a fire
yeah,
battle. Shout out to him and Rosenberg. Him and Loso
absolutely,
gonna be insane. You know what I'm saying?
it is.
It's gonna be insane. And I like dog. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I think Philly is like the perfect location for anything battle rap related. I'm just gonna keep it all the way real.
I agree.
I love because it's gritty as shit. Like it's just I love Philly because it's gritty. You know what I'm saying? Like for
Yeah,
battle rap wise, like everybody. It's gritty. It's some real ones. You know, you gotta be just real. Period. Not saying you gotta be super tough gangster nigga and all that, but they have to feel that you're being genuine with your shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Mm-hmm.
they sense, like you saw how they did in the at the what was that event in URL when they had it. But they was not letting shit rock. If they knew you was if they knew you was on some bullshit, they was not letting shit rock.
Yeah.
Like they booed Cassidy out the building, bro.
Yeah. Dog, they
we
booed.
talking
They
about
booed. They booed
we talking
twerking
about
Cal,
Cassidy.
fam.
We talking about Cassidy in Philly, dog.
Yeah.
They booed that man. He said some bullshit and they booed that man out the building. Gilly the Kid was on stage. That nigga was nowhere to be found after that. Like
Right.
you cannot you can't bullshit in Philly, bro.
Yeah.
I love the three matches. I do want to see Reed
Bill
on that.
Collector and
Bill Collector and Bad News, that might be the sleeper because I like Bill Collector. You know what I'm saying? Bill Collector is a chameleon. The man does everything. He's
right.
another unappreciated battler in my opinion, just because of how different he is. And him Bad News, I think that's gonna be fire. I got Bill Collector edging that just for the simple fact that I like Bad News, but Bill Collector got more bars. Got more bars.
Mm,
And Bill Collector is pen is better than people want to give him credit for.
fact.
And Bad News got bars, but I feel like Bad News selling point is his aggression and his delivery. He sells some shit really
Yeah.
perfect, but he not gonna give you no bars when hey you like oh shit like in a lyrical way. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
now Mike Peel also might be better than that. Just
Yeah.
based on the three announcements that's been shown so far. I like
Fact.
both of them. I like both of them. Excuse me. And that might be a preference. That might be a 2-1 preference. Depending on, I think it's gonna be one. I think it's gonna be like the other joints. Like I also like the fact that it looked like a pit in there. Like
Mm,
all the other than the well that was Chrome 23. That wasn't necessarily easy. That was more so Chrome 23. But the ones that easy in them doing the trenches shit, it's like all of them been on like pit style,
mm-hmm.
old school. You got to fight to get your way out type shit. Like I like that type of shit. Like
Yeah.
especially that the last one with the car that Rosenberg and Mike P was on. Like that one,
Right.
like and Riggs and Kate Walker, like them joint. Oh man, like them like I like the vibe in there. So if it's something like that, oh man,
Yeah.
oh man,
Yeah, I
that
agree, man. I think all three matchups are fire. Um, I think I
John John
agree
gonna
with
find a way to win though. You gonna figure it out.
you think
You gonna
John John
figure it
beats
out.
Easy. No, I don't think
I
he
don't know.
beating
I don't know
Easy
if he
in
beats him,
Philly.
but
It's
can
not
we be
happening.
surprised if he does?
I wouldn't be necessarily surprised.
I think he gonna
I
figure it
just
out, and I
think it's
think
less
John John
than
having a
likely.
yeah, and I think John John been having a good year too.
That's true.
He's been having a good
True.
year too. A lot of people have been stepping it up crazy here. Like he's been having a good year too. So I can't. I'm not gonna say he's gonna just kill easy and nothing like that. But he like I said, he's the Spurs. Him, Mook and DNA. They the Spurs. They gonna figure it out. They gonna win.
Did I pick the Spurs to win that game? I fucking did. They about to get smacked in the head, bro.
Oh yeah,
They getting smacked by
over
the Knicks.
Wimby. Oh
Yeah.
Wimby.
But yeah, man. Till next time,
Yes
we'll
sir.
figure this thing out next time. Make sure we got our guests set up properly.
He's gonna have a dope
I
show though.
am it is I, the guy that is so fly that his alias is Altitude. That
There's
is
only one.
Slizzy, the
Slizzy Life
king.
man. Follow me. The new Slizzy on Instagram. Trying to get that page popping. Follow Slizzy Life Clothing on Instagram. Get the merch. Excuse me. New
For
music
sure.
coming.
New music coming. Till next time, man. I'll holler
We
at y'all.
out.